Hello students, today we will discuss remaining types of asexual reproduction, and at the end of the video we will go through some key points which are important regarding this topic and also some MCQs which were asked during last years in the competitive exams. So last time we had discussed regarding fission as well as the types of budding. The third one is fragmentation. Now, it is a type of asexual reproduction in which parental body breaks into two or more fragments. मान लेते हैं this is the fragment, the plant body which has been divided into different fragments, and each fragment will give birth to an individual, or it will grow into an individual. For examples, in the flatworms or sponges or algae, this type of reproduction is been seen. One of the example which I have taken, that is the algae, that is Spirogyra. Now if we see, this is the parental body, it divides into the small fragments. Sometimes in sponges it happens due to the waves, there can be breakage of the body. So in that particular case, in each fragment, the small fragment will grow into an individual. So that is about fragmentation. Next is regeneration. As the name says, regeneration, it is the generation of something again and again. Okay. So it is also a type of asexual reproduction in which whole body of an organism is regenerated. This is the one of the example of planaria, that is the type of flatworms. Here we see that if any particular part of body which has been lost, or there is the breakage in that body, what happens? That fragment, it will regenerate into an individual. So we can also call it as a type of fragmentation itself. But one more important point which we should remember here, it is the replacement of the lost part. So due to some or the other reason, if any part of the body is lost, that can be replaced. हमने देखा है कि the lizard family में most of the lizard which we see in the house, okay, आपने देखा होगा कि the lizards वो अपने tail को cut करते हैं, छोड़ते हैं. Now why is it so? It is because of the defense mechanism, okay, to defend from the predators or any other thing. But it is also when it sticks to the wall, okay, and when it tries to move, that time there is the loss of this particular tail, okay. But we see that slowly it will regenerate, okay, and the lizard will get new tail. This is one of the example of leopard gecko, okay, and the process wherein they cut their tail is called as autotomy, okay, autotomy. So it happens in most of the lizards family. Another important example is starfish. यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि starfish को arms रहते हैं. So अगर one of the arms suppose उनका टूट जाता है because of the waves, okay, present in the water. So what happens? It can regenerate into new arm. यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं again regeneration हुआ है उस body part का. But what happens to the remaining part which has been lost? We see here that the small part of the body also regenerates into a new individual. Okay, so that is about the regeneration. अब चलते हैं spore formation. That is the next type of asexual reproduction. तो what exactly is spore formation? So यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि spores type formation जो होते हैं इनको हम बोलते हैं कि propagules. So those are the spores, propagules, which will germinate and it will give rise to new individual. So spore formation हम देखते हैं algal family में as well as fungal family में. So algae or fungus, these are the examples in which we see such production of spores, which are asexual reproductive structures. Okay. So spore formation is of two types, that is exogenous and endogenous. So exo यानी outside the body, the spores will be formed. Whereas endo is inside the body. Okay, so spores will be born outside the body or inside the body. So we germinate into the new individual. This is one of the example, that is exogenous spores. Here the spores are called as conidia. So exogenous spores ज़्यादातर हम फंगल फैमिली में देखते हैं. एग्जाम्पल है पेनिसिलियम, एस्परजिलस, फाइटोप्थोरा. Now one of the example which I have taken here is Penicillium notatum. This is one of the fungus which actually helps in the production of an antibiotic, that is penicillin, which was actually used during Second World War, okay, for healing the wound of the soldiers. और बहुत सारे soldiers की जान बची थी इस penicillin के वजह से. So that is the Penicillium notatum, which is very important. तो यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि the round spherical structures जो हैं उनको हम कहते हैं conidia, okay, and they are born on a reproductive structure called as conidiophore. So वो कहाँ पर है? Particular reproductive asexual reproductive structures, जो the tip part रहता है इनका conidiophore का, वो constriction, it undergo the constriction and it forms these spherical spores. Okay, now these conidia, if you see here, there are chains of conidia. In the picture also here you can see there are the chains of conidia, right? So these conidia, they will fall off from the parental body and they will germinate into a new individual. Okay, so these conidia can be either unicellular or multicellular. ये हमें ध्यान में रखना है. Again, some of the fungal examples we see that only one conidia will be present. Okay, जैसे कि this is the example of Phytophthora. यहाँ पर एक ही conidia है conidiophore पर. So it can be, this conidia can be single or there can be many in the chain form. Okay, so that is also peculiar structure and feature. यहाँ पर Aspergillus में हम देखते हैं कि ये जो पार्ट है ये है reproductive structure called as conidiophore. So यहाँ पर conidiophore branched नहीं है. Whereas in earlier picture in the penicillin we had seen that conidiophore is branched. So this conidiophore can be branched or unbranched, right? So this is about the features of the exogenous type of spore formation which takes place in fungus. अब चलते हैं endogenous spores. As I had discussed earlier, endogenous यानी which the spores which are formed inside the body. Okay, and the examples are most of the algae we see these spores and also in fungal family. यहाँ पर हमने लिया है example of algae, that is Ulothrix. Okay, green algae. यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि the Ulothrix have filamentous structure. So inside this filamentous structure the zoospores are formed. So यहाँ पर हम spores को कहेंगे, I'll take another pen so that you will understand in much better way. So यहाँ पर हम कहते हैं zoospores. Okay, and they are endogenous. One more example which I have taken of unicellular organism, algae, called as Chlamydomonas. Okay, it is Chlamydomonas. तो ये वाला जो unicellular cell है, inside this unicellular cell only many zoospores will be formed. Okay, so it is endogenous, but it can happen in unicellular organism as well as in the multicellular organism in algae. Okay, यहाँ पर और एक चीज हमें ध्यान में रखनी है कि इनको फ्लैजेला है, whereas in Conidia there were no flagella present, so they are non-motile. Okay, Conidia are non-motile spores, whereas zoospores are motile. Okay, motile यानी वो मूव कर सकते हैं, in the water current they can move. Okay, so यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कितने सारे फ्लैजेला हैं. So flagella can be either, they can be biflagellate or quadriflagellate. क्वाड्रीफ्लैजेलेट यानी 4 फ्लैजेला रहेंगे, बाइफ्लैजेलेट यानी 2 फ्लैजेला. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हियर इन उलोथ्रिक्स वी सी देयर आर 4 फ्लैजेला and in Chlamydomonas the zoospores have 2 flagella, so they can be bi, quadri, or sometimes there are in some of the algae there are many flagella that are present. Okay, here the zoospores are formed in the reproductive structure, asexual reproductive structure called as zoosporangia. Okay, zoosporangia और या zoosporangiophore. Okay, so यहाँ पर zoosporangia या zoosporangiophore कहते हैं जहाँ पर zoospores पैदा होते हैं और zoospores फॉर्म होते हैं, whereas in the other case we had seen that it is conidiophore. Okay, so in this way we can get the difference between exogenous and endogenous spore formation in fungal as well as algal family. So अब चलते हैं की पॉइंट्स पर, क्योंकि अब तक यहाँ पर हमने ऑल टुगेदर दी फिशन देखा है, देन बर्डिंग वी हैव सीन, fragmentation we have seen, regeneration we have seen, and also we have seen spore formation. So all these keeping in mind, I'll tell you all some key points which you should remember. So you have to prepare the flow chart. Okay, अगर फ्लो चार्ट करें तो आपको पढ़ने में आसानी होगी, wherein you will mention the types of asexual reproduction and write down all the examples that we have discussed here. Okay, so types of asexual reproduction with the example. Remember the examples discussed with their mode of asexual reproduction. कभी कभार ऐसे होता है कि एग्जाम्पल दिया जाएगा और आपको वो मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन, asexual reproduction आपको बताना होगा. So in this particular case you should remember how and what exactly are those asexual type of reproduction. Ask what and how questions. अगर आप ये हर एक टाइप के रिप्रोडक्शन, asexual reproduction आप देखेंगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे हो रहा है रिप्रोडक्शन, कैसे हो रहा है यहाँ पर. ओके, सो व्हाट एंड हाउ क्वेश्चंस आर इम्पोर्टेंट हियर इन दिस टॉपिक. देन एक्सोजीनस और एंडोजीनस, ये भी आपको ध्यान में रखना होगा. जहाँ पर बर्डिंग में हमने देखा था एक्सोजीनस एंड एंडोजीनस बर्डिंग, एज वेल एज आज हमने देखा है जो स्पोर फॉर्मेशन में. ओके, सो डिफरेंसेस ऑल्सो आपको ध्यान में रखने हैं. Then under unfavorable condition wherein we had discussed about multiple fission, it was discussed, we had discussed in Plasmodium as well as in Amoeba. So ये भी very important है बहुत. Okay, so अब चलते हैं MCQs की ओर, जाओ पिछले सालों में पूछे गए थे. Okay, so this is the method by which bacteria reproduce asexually. हम जानते हैं बैक्टीरिया इट इज विद द बाइनरी फिशन. ओके, देन अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म, अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म एंड इक्वल डिवीजन ऑफ जेनेटिक मटेरियल टेक्स प्लेस इन. अगर आप रिकॉल करें, ओके, कि ईस्ट हमने पढ़ा था. ओके, that is the unicellular organism Saccharomyces. It undergo budding as well as binary fission. अंडर बर्डिंग हमने देखा था बहुत सारे बर्ड्स पैदा होते हैं. और वो चेन फॉर्म करते हैं जब वो पेरेंटल सेल को अटैच रहते हैं, राइट। एंड इन बाइनरी फिशन व्हाट हैपेंस, देयर विल बी कंस्ट्रिक्शन विच विल बी फॉर्म, जो दो सेल को सेपरेट करेगा। तब क्या होता है, जो डीएनए है न्यूक्लियस के अंदर, ओके, वो डुप्लीकेट हो जाता है। एंड बिकॉज इट गेट डुप्लीकेटेड व्हाट हैपेंस इज it can pass into the new cell, okay, and then constriction will occur. So what it will give, one small cell with the DNA and one bigger cell with the DNA inside the nucleus, right? हमने ये देखा था in binary fission. So unequal distribution of cytoplasm. So यहाँ पे unequal distribution है cytoplasm का, and equal division of genetic material. Genetic material यहाँ पे क्या है, DNA है, and where it is located in the nucleus. And we know that when the nucleus divide, that time the DNA also get duplicated, right? And with the process called as replication, we had discussed about it. So yeast is the example wherein there is unequal distribution of cytoplasm in binary fission and equal division of genetic material. अगला क्वेश्चन है रिप्रोडक्शन दैट यूजेस ओनली माइटोसिस। सो कौन से टाइप का रिप्रोडक्शन है, एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन। डीएनए इज प्रेजेंट इन द ऑर्गेनल, वो कौन सा ऑर्गेनल है जिसमें डीएनए प्रेजेंट है, दैट इज न्यूक्लियस। एंड इनसाइड द न्यूक्लियस देयर आर क्रोमोसोम, इनसाइड द क्रोमोसोम देयर इज द जेनेटिक मटेरियल व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज डीएनए। नेक्स्ट, identical offsprings can also be called as, they are also called as clones, okay, identical offspring can be also called as clones, okay. Even in human being we have two types of twins, fraternal and identical twins. So identical twins are the one which are exactly similar, their offsprings are both similar to each other. Why? Because genetic composition is same, as we had seen in asexual reproduction. Like that in sexual reproduction also we get twins which are exactly similar to each other. वो हम बात करेंगे जब हम पढ़ेंगे sexual reproduction in human being, okay. So till now you should know that identical offsprings can also be called as clones, okay, because we have discussed it in the asexual reproduction. अगला क्वेश्चन हमने लिया है मैच द फॉलोइंग। सो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं जो पिछले सालों में पूछे गए थे। तो जैसे कि मैंने बोला था कि आपको जो एग्जांपल्स भी लर्न करने हैं एंड ऑल्सो देयर मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन। सो ऐसे मैच द फॉलोइंग आपको दिखेंगे, ओके। देन आइडेंटिफाई द मार्क्ड एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्टिव स्ट्रक्चर्स। यहाँ पे मार्क किया हुआ है A B C D, ओके। हम जानते हैं ये है क्लेमिडोमोनास, आज जो हमने पढ़ा था, दैट इज द ज़ूस्पोर्स। पेनिसिलियम में कोनिडिया, हाइड्रा में है बडिंग, एंड दैट इज गैम्यूल फॉर्मेशन, दैट इज थ्रू द इंटरनल एंडोजिनस बडिंग जो हमने पढ़ा था, ओके। सो दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। देन नॉन फ्लैजिलेटेड स्पोर्स आर कॉल्ड कोनिडिया एंड दे आर फाउंड इन फंगस, ओके। फंगाई और फंगल फैमिली में ये पाए जाते हैं। So that is all about types of asexual reproduction, wherein we have discussed the different types except vegetative propagation, क्योंकि ये vegetative propagation is coming under the angiosperms. So we'll take this particular topic separately in our next video. Thank you so much.